Actually, law is law and courts are courts. They do their business as courts, as judges on the bench, and we do our business as lawyers. Ours is to stand before the court and guide it. You understand? And guide the court to reach a better or best decision based on the rules and the laws and the regulations that are in existence in Nigeria.
Hello everyone, this is Talk to Us, and on today's episode we are with Salis Salis Umar, a serial entrepreneur well known as legal because his name is Barrister Salis Umar. So we know him more as a barrister or legal service provider, but he is more than that. In our discussion, you will find his view about how we are living our life, especially in Kano State, the challenges we are facing, and how we might use the solution he proposed to tackle those issues. For you to join us, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification bell so that you will know more about what we discuss. For now, enjoy the discussion. Okay, so let's start with knowing who is SS Umar.
So by name I'm Salis Salis Umar, and I was born here in Kano at Koki quarters, that is in Kano as well.
So you are close to Aliko Dangote's family.
No, exactly, because from my house I can really saw their one house there.
Okay, so people know you as a barrister, but actually if we go deep, you are kind of serial entrepreneur. How did that happen?
Well, you know that when you are...
Maybe you should drag the sound closer. Yeah, maybe.
You know that when you are in life, you must have opened your mind to see how you can be able to do a lot of things at the same time. You understand? You cannot only just wait to be practicing law alone without doing more. You must be trying to at least venture into so many other businesses to see how you can meet the ends of things, especially by the nature of Nigeria these days.
Let's start with understanding, because I was born inside Kano town, Jakarta to be precise, and there is one thing I come to realize: people who were born in the indigenous, like Kano, like the main side Kano, are entrepreneurial in nature, if I can say it. So why do you think that happened?
Well, you know, Kano is as a state or a town or a place that is known for commercial businesses, trades, and many other things, far back thousands of years. So it is not coincidence to find people that are staying there to have more idea about doing business and venturing into business activities, commercial issues, and many other things. You see, Oki is also closer to one of the oldest market, that is Kasokurmi. It's just like Jakarta place. So definitely you must have the idea that being somebody that is close to that place, I must have some friends, relatives that are in that market. And what they do is just these commercial activities always. I do visit them since I was a young person, because when I was very young, I engaged into such entrepreneurial activities at the tender age. So, you know, many of my friends are just traders and merchants now, and they are doing well. And some of them, they did not even go to school. But at some stage, I just left marketing issues and this trading this thing and just go back to school and start doing things.
Okay, let's go back to the school side because people nowadays care more about it. Law. Law is more of a corny business to a lot of Nigerians. Why? Because we see like it's just part of government that lawmakers are all like executives who are politicians use them to do their own bits. What do you think? For most of Nigerians,
Yes.
we look at legislatives, not really like politicians using lawmakers, which like judges and solicitors to do their own bit. For example, maybe recently you hear a lot of people in Kano are saying like the recent court issue about government has been done on Zoom because it's just doing the bit of federal government. So why do you think that is happening?
I don't really like to venture into this political drama. You understand? But actually, law is law and courts are courts. They do their business as courts, as judges on the bench, and we do our business as lawyers. Ours is to stand before the court and guide it. You understand? And guide the court to reach a better or best decision based on the rules and the laws and the regulations that are in existence in Nigeria. So that is what we do. So it's not a corny business as you call it. It's a professional work or a professional services that lawyers render, which many people do not have that experiences. We have so many laws, we have so many things that you must know how to talk about it, how to do them, how to read them, how to understand them, and this thing. And this is what makes it a very unique subject that many may not understand what is going on with it.
Okay, so let's look at, because you have a NGO that is like giving guide to human rights and other things, something services that concern law.
Yes.
For example, there is a thing that I don't know if it is a part of human rights or it's just thing. It's only law or it's only a court can say somebody is a criminal or not. But I see a lot of like EFCC, when they are charging people with cases, they will just snap your picture, push it on social media, and whether they court confirmed the case or not, you are already being blackmailed in the eyes of the society that you are a criminal. Is there a right of people or something like that?
That is absolutely wrong. You understand?
So,
I cannot even call it a mistake because it's a deliberate act of EFCC to just tarnish your name without having. And I'm telling you, you can take them to court. At least when you finish your case and at the end you are found to be not guilty for what they have been charging you with. So you can take them to court.
and the funny thing,
Fundamental rights for that. It is wrong. By section 36 of 5 of the Nigerian Constitution, every suspect or person is just presumed to be innocent until his guilty is proved. So why do you now post somebody carrying a tag saying that it's just as if he's saying that I'm a criminal? That's absolutely wrong. Yes.
so somebody can take people to.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, because seriously, I feel like,
It was
why?
bad.
Like,
It was bad. It was bad, yeah.
okay, what other things that is happening? Because like, right now people are.
And you really bring in something. I will do something about it.
Seriously,
Of course.
because
I will
it's
do
really
something about it.
intriguing
Let us
and
have the interpretation of the court on the issue, whether they are doing the right things or wrong. Let's approach the courts to at least know what exactly the interpretation of the caught
Because-
up doing that, yes.
Because it's seriously
It
like-
really damages the
and
images of people.
And funny things is, you see mostly young people, yeah, some are guilty, some are not, but most of the politicians or high-ranking people that EFCC is charging, you will never see their picture
No,
on social media.
One of the pictures of one Ramalan Yaro, that is the
Former governor of
governor
Kaduna
of
State.
Kaduna State. He was somehow charged, and I saw his picture there carrying that tag. As he is one of the influential persons and a political figure, I thought he and his lawyers, maybe the team of lawyers that he has, will maybe challenge that particular attitude of EFCC. But I don't think they really challenge that particular thing.
Because seriously, it's something to be looked at.
And I don't know even up to now whether he has been charged or not been charged. But as far as I'm concerned, I know that it is wrong.
So, your NGO, Legislative Advocacy for Gender Empowerment and Development,
Yes,
legend. You have done some certain activities, and you say you will take this issue. Are you taking it as SS Umar and Co. Chamber, or your legend is taking it? Because mostly, as I said, this gender empowerment thing.
You know, this legislative legend, in short, is just part of my activity to give back to the society. You understand? We in SS Umar and Co. is a chamber, and what we render in the chamber is the legal services. So a part of legal services, because of maybe what we earn or what we get from the legal services, we feel like there is a need to give back, at least to the society, what some certain percentage of what we have earned. That is why we now create this legislative advocacy for gender empowerment and development. Mostly what we do is about two things that we have mentioned. That is gender empowerment and development. To look at our society and look at the laws that we have and see where there is any lacuna, which maybe the Kano state government or federal government or any other government have not addressed that issue. So we just take on that part and see how we can have a legislation that will legislate that part of things, you understand, so that the society will have a better experience in as far as that particular issue is concerned. You
Okay.
understand?
Gender empowerment. Gender empowerment is a word that a lot of people maybe misunderstand it or like misuse it.
Yeah.
In your term, as somebody who is working toward that,
Yes.
how do you understand, or what is your representation
Well,
of
as you
gender
have said
empowerment?
earlier, just recently I met one, he's a lecturer, he's a friend of mine. When he came to my office, when he came to this office and read at the gender empowerment, he just think about, we were just talking about women or balancing between men and women or something like this. You understand? Until when he asked and we explained it to him, then he now get to understand. When we say gender, gender has a lot of things, you understand. You know, men are gender, women are gender, people with disability are gender, school teachers are gender, lecturers are gender. You know, anything that you can categorize as a particular
Units of people.
issue or something like that, or people or whatever, it is called gender. Because even the young children are gender. All this kind, you know, it has a lot of interpretation when you are interpreting it. You understand? Everything can be a gender as far as is a human, and it has a particular characteristics or a describable circumstances. You can tag it as a gender. So gender has a variety of things. So our empowerment is on that gender, depending to which kind of gender do we really wish to pick or wish to do some other thing or one thing or the other on it.
Let's talk about social media, because right now, like, there are so many things that is happening on social media, and especially in our state, Kano. In the name of religion, people will come and feel like this, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, because they are trying to curtail some certain behavior or certain activities being circulated in the society. Does organization or agency like Hisba have the right to say you can only do this or not do this in a public or according to law?
Yeah, of course, they have the right. You know, they are made by the law, and they have their rules and guidelines and the rules, the laws that enacted them, which give them, which empower them to do certain activities, certain things. So definitely, they must have one or they must have the backing of the law before they will tell you do this or not do this or not do that. You
Right.
understand?
So right now, like, Hisba can say I should go and cut my hair if it is kind of I do a certain thing.
Well, you know that this issue of law that we are talking about, the Hizbah and the other things, you can look at it from maybe 3 stages. One, beside the creation of the law of the Hizbah and the activities of, there are some certain general terms, maybe like they're saying that it allows Hizbah maybe to correct bad behaviors or to encourage good behaviors. This sentence is a very wide something. You understand? So this will touch even into the reality of people's life and what they do. It will venture into it, will touch it because it relates directly or indirectly with the norms and values of the states where we are living. So if that kind of hair or that style of hairstyle or any other thing is not really, you know, in connection with, or is not really tally with the situation of our state or the norms and values that we have, you understand, definitely you can come under this and say you should do that or you should not do that.
So
you understand? But what I'm really, what really maybe makes me sometimes unhappy with this Hizbah, because they are very, very selective. Trust me, very, very sincere. They are very, very selective. That
selective,
see,
like
yes,
how?
they are raiding some places, they are leaving some places behind. You understand? Which I feel like when they want to do their work, they have to do it without fear or favor, and they have to be very, very. They have to carry the whole society along, not just leaving some people behind doing what they would like to do, or this and that, and just trying to harass some other people.
That, don't you think that is what Nigerians are feeling like? Law of Nigeria or the lawmakers are keeping a blind eye to some people and harass some other people. That is not like how Nigeria is all.
Yes, really, that's right.
How can we, on your own understanding, how do you think is a possible way to challenge that or to make it more?
Well, the agencies have to be very has to be
not from
impartial.
agencies' perspective, from general public. What like law can they use to make sure they guide those agencies
the
to?
application of law is unanimous. You understand? It's of general application to anybody. It doesn't maybe differentiate one from the other. When you are making the law, you are making the law for the general public without making exemption. But it is the operators, the people that operate the law, that interpret it, that maybe that explain it in reality. You understand? That has this problem of leaving some people behind. maybe because of their certain self-interest or because maybe they feel some certain people are untouchable. That's just it.
How can people challenge that?
How can people challenge?
Yes, because the understanding of law is something that, yes, there is a lot of organizations trying to make awareness of this is your right, you can challenge that. For example, when it comes to like funds, which is right now like what a lot of people care about, how government are spending money. But what I feel like you understanding what is your right and the boundary you can play around the right is really important. How do you think people will be aware of what is their right and how they can really go about it to challenge the agencies?
Well, is one of them to have lawyers, maybe as friends or uh, as their clients or as people that will give them advices. That is the first things. You know, in other places of the world, you see that no family that have no family lawyer, family medical doctor that will advise them on the front issue like this, that they can have the first-hand advice on how to go about this thing or that thing or this. You understand? But to challenge this kind of attitude where some people are made untouchable or some other things, this one, it has to do a lot with how people are trying to it has to do a lot with maybe court cases, because you have to, there are some terms that we call mandamus, you understand, to compel a particular authority to do what is ought to do or to abstain from doing what it ought to be abstain from. And the court can give this order. Maybe you see a particular sports where so many illegal things are happening and the police did not raid the place or the Hizbah did not raid the place, you understand? You can approach the court to compel these people to raid that places and do what is done. So there are so many other things. You know, organizations like ours will try to propose some legislations that will at least give light or give some ways to how these organizations or this Hizbah and other things will do their work. And there are a lot of ways that the people will. One of them is that the people should stand on their rights. That is it. When one stands, even you see, there are a lot of violations anyhow, you understand, but only some very few people that knows their rights and how to go about it.
So, this is right. I wish we will know it and see how we can approach to make it. Let's look at the benches. You are a serial entrepreneur, as I said earlier. Let's keep the rights and legal perspective aside. You are a serial entrepreneur, and as you said, it's because of the location and where you were born. You have so many services after the legal service that you're rendering. What drives you? Like, what opportunities have you seen that make you venture into that?
Good opportunities. You see, as I've told you earlier, when you are doing business or when you are living, there are a lot of things in life that will teach you how to go about this thing and that. You understand? That are really things that makes me to venture into some other business. When you are working with people, you will see that there are some sectors that the services are available, but there are there's not much people that involved into these services.
Rendering the services. Like what service?
There are a lot. Especially in Kano, there are a lot of services where you see.
Yes.
Even some people come from the southern part of the country to fill the gap. We are not doing it here. So that is what motivates me to be an entrepreneur or to be in a company, this thing and that. Yeah.
Like how many companies, if I will ask right now, you are operating?
I'm just operating 2 companies now. One is for construction and general services and many other things, supply and some other things. And one is a Clean That Nigeria Limited. It's a company that has to do with the cleaning services. And I opened that company. purposely to involve so many people from our society to work with it, pending the time that we will get a sustained job or any other things. But purposely, my purpose of that company is not just to make profit, but to allow
to create
people to get
employment opportunities for something.
their own life, yes.
So main purpose is to create employment opportunities for others.
Opportunities.
Actually, that is why I wanted to ask, like, cleaning services is the service that is very meager people, like very little percentage of people can afford that service, especially home cleaning, because we feel like, especially in Kano, if you are not elite, because that is how we look at it, I can clean my house or my wife can clean our house, why will I need to look for something that will cater for that? Why do you think there is opportunity that makes you?
It is not only house, you are just limiting the
Okay,
scope,
the scope.
of cleaning services, you understand? We have so many laboratories, we have so many hospitals, we have companies, we have, that
Offices.
is why we are calling it a facility management, you understand? It has to do a lot with so many things. It's not just house, not just this kind of plazas or
Yeah,
any other
but
things.
actually,
It has to do with
especially Kano people, we have bad behavior when it comes to management or like recurring costs to make maintenance. How do you think cleaning services will make reoccurring, at least there is activity that will make those people that you wanted to?
It's very fortunate. It's recorded now. You see that you will have like maybe 150, 120, 150 people, serving at the same time, and they are being paid monthly. You are just two. Maybe this is your office. You can bring one person here that will be paid a month, and that person will stay here for, I don't know how many times he will stay here. And some people like that person, like that same person, you will have them everywhere, here, there. And every month they are getting like maybe 15,000, 20,000, they are just getting on with it. So it just depends to maybe how connected you are, how you can meet people and discuss with them about how to maybe take one person from you to just clean like in this morning, just somebody come here and clean all these places, and he's being paid monthly. So, and there are so many people like him that are in so many places doing one thing or the other. So this is just one. Besides, there are contractual, services that will just be contracted to go and clean maybe a particular hospital, disinfect it, bring this, then all this kind of things, and all that. You see, there are a lot. So we feel that we cannot give employment to everybody. We cannot do that because we are having so much problem in Kano State in relation to our people that have money in their hands. You understand? That is why we are having, we are having, yes, more unemployment or young people that are not employed. We have more of them in Kano than many other states.
So I always try to challenge this statistic. I look at one thing, yes, we have unemployment, but actually it's because we have grown up and people and youth of nowadays feel like there is an easy way for them to earn a living than doing a regular, like having a skill, then use your skill as a source of income. They feel like there is an easy way, like without learning or. Okay, people nowadays are venturing into a lot of crime activities. Why? Because it is easier to get money faster, not easier, but faster than understanding, okay, I need to build this skill from so time to so time, and then start earning like slowly till I build more skills to start earning high. And also, we are looking at statistic. National Bureau of Statistics are only giving us like statistic of employment based on people who went to school, graduate, and then they are not doing anything. What about the graduate that, especially in Kano, they went to school just to get the certificate and go back to market? How are we calculating them as not unemployed?
We are not.
But we are putting them as unemployed statistic, not employed, because technically they have a business they are doing. It's just like not.
Have I mentioned anything statistics?
No, what I'm saying is usually.
Anything from Bureau of Statistics?
No, what I'm saying.
I'm a Kano person. I live in Kano, and I know how things are going on in Kano. I definitely know that there are a lot of unemployed in Kano, people that are not employed and they are not working anywhere. You understand? They don't have the business on their own. And even a person that sells sugar cane on the road is a business person now, and he has something doing.
Yes.
He is a self-employed person. You understand? But there are so many that they don't have anything to do with that. Well, you said that we don't have to look at maybe the statistic bureau or any other thing, that they just consider people that have went to school and now get a certificate that they do this and that, this and that. Yes, of course we will not only look at that particular as people, that yes, this is what they do. They want to be at their office. They want to work for office. They don't want to do mini jobs or this kind of thing, so that they remain unemployed. As if you are saying that they don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want to be employed.
I look at it, they don't want to, from my own point of view.
Yes. Well, I'm not encouraging persons staying jobless, but to some extent, we have to look at our society and what is being contributed by our society in terms of job creation, of job making. You understand? Business, no matter how small, if it is giving out money, you understand, it's a business. And all these people that you see, they went to school, all this, that they are not doing that, if they can get that small thing to start with, I'm definitely telling you they will. You understand? One has to start somewhere, but where to start? You understand? Mostly, you will look at your quarters where people live. You understand? You can see there are thousands of people that have millions. You understand? And they are living in that quarters, and they always see, or they are always using that people that you can call jobless. You understand? They are to their own use, for their own use, without trying to help in one way or the other. You understand? And economically, when you look at the Kano, maybe commercial activities and some certain access, recently you'll find that the economic, the economy in Kano is getting so much low. One, and we are commercially doomed. Why? Because of some certain activities that has been carried out in Kano. Maybe let me tell you one. Let me tell you one of the things is proliferation of this. What do you call it? Not towers. This. No. This kind of buildings that they have been doing, these plazas everywhere. You understand? Stagnating money in one place. You understand? You are stagnating more than thousands of millions, waiting for a year to come to just collect a pinch amount, without having hundreds of thousands of young people working for you. You can create a small, a small manufacturing, one industry or something like this, that you can take 100 people, You will get something, they will get something, and the state will get something, but you stagnate the money. You understand? You just prepare to be given some money after a year. You understand? So this really kills the creation of jobs in Kano. Assuming now all these people that have these plathers, you understand, will use that plathers money and create a small scale industry. You understand? And create jobs for like 10 people per each. How do you think you can relate the circumstances and the situation?
But actually, at the same time, our businesses occupying those platters.
And let me tell you, these platters that you see, in Kano, economically, they are the bedrock, you understand, that breaks the small entrepreneurs.
How?
Because, yes, now the modern business is being done in these plathas, you understand. So when you come up to the platha, you understand, rent a shop there, maybe like 500,000 naira, you just bought your things here. Even before you recognize, people recognize your services or recognize what you sell and come and start buying to allow you make profits, you understand, the year now returns. And you are trying to pay that same amount with addition, I'm telling you. With addition. So when you pay again, you see the next year the business will fall down. You have nothing to do, you have to just go out. They will push you out, you understand, and just go out again. It's staggering to start somewhere else again. You understand? It's a doom. I see a lot of things. Because being a lawyer, it what makes, it says, in Hausa, it said that, you understand? You will meet a lot of things and you will see a lot of things. You understand? Every year, they will bring an additional money for you to pay, add more rent for you. You understand? So the business will fall down. And that is not in one place or second place or that. No, it is almost in all the plathas that we have. You will see business upholding, people are coming in, business upholding, getting out, some are coming in. That's all that you see. It's hardly to see where they start the business and up to 5 years now, they are still there. Okay. There are very, very few. The business pulled up. And this is the problem of government. What the government should do is that whoever build a plaza, the government has to take over. You understand? Decide on the rent. Decide on everything that is better. Decide on who will stay, who will do that. All this kind of regulation, it will do that. You will get your money as the plaza's owner. You understand? And to some extent, the government will just look at whether there is a need for you to even build a plaza. You understand? Our business, our tycoons in Kano and business people need serious orientation on what to do even with the money. They don't know what to do with their money. You understand? It has style things. It's an old idea to buy land, to build house, to build all this kind. It's an old idea of business. You understand? We are in a modern world where industry and creation of some certain things is more affordable and bring more profits.
And there are a lot of more brighter ideas that.
More brighter idea, yes.
Small investment.
Yes. So we are in this. That is why when I look at the circumstances of Kano and the people of Kano and the guys that we are talking about, I see that we have much more jobless people. And jobless that is creative, not really jobless in its real sense. You understand?
So don't you think capitalism helping
recently, that? When it go on like this, recently there will be a serious, maybe economic meltdown in Kano State. What the people that think that they have this plaza, that plaza, there will be a time when these plazas, even the value of the plazas will now crashed. And they have no money, they create no business, and they did not listen. And nobody will buy it. You understand? Money need to be moved. They need to be transported. They need to be moved. They need to be done with them, one thing or the other, to bring something out. That is it.
So, what is your call to government,
Serious
people?
regulatory issues. That's my call. That is my call for the government. Serious regulatory issues. You know, it is not just when you just have money, you will be given all the needs that you want. You know, it is the government that give approval for building a plaza or something. So when it feels that you don't need it anymore, it will just reject you. Go and do something better with your money. Create a job. Create a small industry. You see, in this Kano, wallahi, when you go to Aba, you compare it with Kano, you will be very, very much surprised, one, and you will get angry, two. One, because our business people here, that is what they prefer, building plazas. While their business counterpart there, they prefer to create small industries. You understand? And we are going to them buying so many things, bring it into Nigeria. You have 100 million or something million, but you cannot spend 24 hours without using Ava's shoes or slippers or something like this. You understand? While you stagnate your money, you can't produce anything. A place like this will allow you to create a small, industry where you can produce just this nail. Just a nail that one will be using, carpenters will be using. You will just a very small place. So you will see a lot of things, you understand, but our people are not doing anything. And at the end of the day, you will see that people in Kano are just having, what do we call commercial, in Hausa we call commercial, commission.
Yes, commission.
That's what they are trying to do. All what Kano businessmen are trying to get from their struggle of businesses is to just get a commission. You understand? Not really involving into the business in real sense. You understand? Bringing it in China, that will bring his goods and other things, you understand, for you to be getting some commissions. When you get the commission, you are not doing anything. They just build a big house, get a very big car to use.
Marry 4 wives.
Marry 4 wives, or marry this wife, and at the end of the day, leave her, marry another one. You understand? There are a lot of things. You understand?
So we need a serious.
And many people that you find out
shift.
that they are saying this one is a tycoon person, he has a lot of money. Especially when you go to Kano, you will find that he has nothing. When today these Chinese people say, bring out our money, Wallah, I'm telling you,
it's so sad.
They cannot even feed themselves. It is not their money. So we need a serious, and a very serious government and a serious society. You will find that these people that are getting money on daily basis, whether in a commission or in a doing business, they are given orientation. At least they were given some capacity buildings, on what to do with their money. What are the new ideas now? How to go about this thing?
So they need a lot of business developers
because the government wanted to get more revenue, one, and also get job opportunities for its people.
Wow.
That is serious.
We wish they were here and work on their mindset shifts to understanding production is the way, not just building plazas. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you having come and or find me worthy to maybe share this kind of.
Next time when we come, we'll talk about the political side of you, because
the political side. Okay, come on. We can also be talking, but I hope you will not talk about this legal battle. Okay, even by then, that one tussles have been done already.
Inshallah.
So, assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. This is all we discuss, and we will see you next time. Don't forget, subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you will know when we upload another video. For now, bye.